Now listen, regarding Tommy Robinson, right?
Yeah.
The question needs to be asked, why was he at that court today?
To cause trouble, he wants to whip up
No,
racial and religious
George,
hatred.
why?
That's his gig.
Why was he there? George, be honest, why was he there today?
To stir up racial and religious hatred. That's his gig.
So, he was there today because white girls as young as 11 years of age were being passed around by Muslim stroke Asian men.
Well, why doesn't he go to... Dougie, why doesn't he go to the many similar ugly, horrific cases involving white men?
Right, now this is where I'm going to get you, George. Can you find one case of white men grooming Muslim-only girls?
I could find you 1,000 cases.
I could
find you 1,000 cases of white men grooming children, boys and girls. 1,000. I was a victim of one myself, Dougie, so don't give me that. What is their religion got to do with it, Dougie?
Why aren't they just abusing white girls then, George?
What's the difference between abusing a white girl and abusing a black girl? Child abuse is child abuse.
This is not about point scoring, George. It's about facts.
It's not about point scoring.
Right?
Why are you trying to score points then?
Now, George, listen to me.
Why are you trying to score ugly, racist points? I know you're in Israel where they're deporting black people because they're black back to the wilds of the Congo and Rwanda. I know that you're probably absorbing some of that vibe, Dougie, but why would you be especially interested in the religion of the victim of child abusers?
I have not mentioned religion, George. It is a fact. Hundreds of thousands of white girls.
Dougie, do you want me to play it back to you? Do you want me to play it back to you, Dougie? What you just said? You said Muslim girls. 3 times you said it.
Find me one case where white men have systematically raped Muslim girls.
But why are you fixated about the religion of the poor children that are sexually abused? Dougie, I was sexually abused by an officer in the Army Cadet Force, and he was as white as the driven snow. I don't know his religion because it has no bearing on the fact that he was a filthy paedophile predator. That's what we should be talking about, not the religion of the victim.
There is hundreds and hundreds of thousands of predominantly white girls.
Hundreds of thousands.
Systematically
hundreds of thousands.
White girls, yeah.
You know, just a few weeks ago, Dougie, with equal certainty, you were saying that nobody had been deported as a result of the Windrush. You were demanding that I give you names.
George,
no, let me finish, Dougie, and then I'll let you back.
You are moving the goalposts,
Dougie,
George.
I'll let you come back, but you're going to have to hear what I've got to say.
You're moving the goalposts.
Dougie, I'll let you come back in, but you've got to hear what I'm going to say. Just a few weeks ago, you were demanding the names of anybody that had been deported in the Windrush scandal. And you were denying that anybody had been deported.
You couldn't name one.
And then the government told you that 7,600 had been deported. So you were 7,600 out on that occasion. Now, do you want to reconsider the statement you've just made that hundreds of thousands of white girls in England have been abused by Muslim men? Do you want to maybe scale that back a wee bit, Dougie?
No, I don't, because you look at the cases, George, the police are arresting the kids that are being abused for fear of being called racist.
So you're blaming the police?
I'm blaming the PC brigade in this country. This country is a joke.
You keep saying this country, but you live in Israel. You live in Israel. You live in Israel, which knows a thing or two about race. That's true. You live in Israel. Don't keep saying this country.
I deal in facts, right? There are hundreds of
thousands of white girls, so their color is now important. Their color is now important. Their religion is important. Now,
hear me out, George. Hear me out.
Dougie, I can't hear you out for the sound of your knuckles dragging across the Jerusalem pavement. I can't hear you out. I can't hear you out because what you're saying is so offensive and so obscene.
How is it offensive telling the truth?
But it isn't the truth.
How is it offensive telling the truth?
But it isn't the truth. Any more than your earlier statement that nobody had been deported in the Windrush scandal. That wasn't a fact, and that wasn't the truth. And neither is what you're saying now the truth. Now, let's go back.
I'm not talking to you about Windrush. I'm talking to you
but you were a couple of weeks ago.
White girls.
My evidence goes.
By the authorities.
By what? By what? What did you just say there? By what?
The authorities have ignored the victims.
No, I want to hear what you said there.
Regarding what?
You said that hundreds of thousands of girls are being abused by...
White girls, George.
White girls by my... What did you say?
I said Asian stroke Muslim men.
Right. Most abuse of children in Britain is carried out by non-Muslim, non-Asian men.
Right,
do you accept that? Do you accept that?
George.
Do you accept that?
George.
Do you accept that?
Find me one case where white men have gone out there and predominantly raped and groomed Muslim girls.
That's a complete non sequitur.
It's not.
Do you know what a non sequitur is, Dougie?
It is not at all, George.
Dougie.
George, if
most
I go outside now and rip a hijab off a Muslim woman's head, I'd be arrested.
And why not? And why not? Why not? If you went out there in West Jerusalem, if you went out there in West Jerusalem tonight and pulled a kippah off somebody's head, you'd also be arrested. And why not? Why shouldn't you be?
I'd be sent to jail.
And why not? And why not? That's probably where you'd be happiest. You'd be happiest. Now, it's very interesting that you're calling from Israel to defend Tommy Robinson because Tommy's a big supporter. Tommy's a very big supporter of Israel.
Now, Tommy Robinson speaks the truth, George, about what's going on.
So you're not supporting him, but he speaks the truth about what's been going on.
I will ask you again, George. I will ask you one more time.
No, because I'm not allowing you to. No, I'm not allowing you to.
How many white men rape gangs have been convicted?
How many white men
abusing only Muslim girls?
How many white men? How many white men have raped? How many white men have raped?
George.
Shut your mouth, Dougie. Shut your mouth and listen to me. How many white men? How many white men have raped and abused girls and boys? I don't care what color they are, Dougie. I don't care what religion they are, Dougie. I don't care what they wear on their head, Dougie. I care that they're children being raped and abused. But you don't care about that. What you care about is the same as he cares about, which is stirring up racial and religious hatred. Do you know what, Dougie? Israel is probably the best place for you. It's probably the best place for you.
It is a fact. Name me one.
You keep saying it's a fact, and you keep repeating.
You keep predominantly gone out and abused and raped.
Ever heard of Gary Glitter, Dougie?
No, answer the question.
Have you ever heard of Gary Glitter? Ever heard of Jimmy Savile? Ever heard of Rolf Harris? That well-known Muslim Asian, Rolf Harris. That well-known Muslim Asian, Gary Glitter. That well-known Muslim Asian.
Abusing just white girls,
Dougie,
George.
You're disgracing yourself now.
No, I'm not.
You're dripping
I'm not
in
dripping,
violence.
mate.
You're dripping in violence.
Find me one case.
You're dripping
Find
in
me
violence.
one case, George.
And do you know what? I'm
Find me one case, George.
I'm beginning to feel unclean talking to you. It's perhaps
Why?
just
Because
as
I'm
well.
dealing
It's
facts.
perhaps just as well
Dealing facts.
that you're
Find
calling me
one case,
from
George. That's all
occupied
I keep saying to you.
Jerusalem. Dougie, the gig is over.